Hello. It's been a really long time and I'm sorry about that, but also I'm kind of not because I've been very burnt out. But we're back, baby. We're back. Yeah, that's it. So I have a friend coming over who I hope is going to want to be on camera and like talk about a few things, because I think they're a really nice person and really interesting and so talented. I'm out of breath because I just ran downstairs. But yes, we're going to talk about music. We might make a song. Update, I bought an amp yesterday, and that's important because it's the first amp I've ever bought in my life. And I don't know if it's a good one, I don't know what a good one is, I don't know what a bad one is, and I don't care because it's my first one and I can make mistakes. But also I did look at a lot of options, so I think I did pretty good for what I want. It's like an acoustic junior, and I play acoustic, so that makes sense. It's about all the logic I have on it. We've had some really hectic months, we've done lots of gigs, just did a headliner at the Vicar. I mean, what? Make it make sense. I just supported the Vicar at their headliner gig. Yes, the thoughts are thoughting. And that was really fun. But what basically happened was, last time you saw us would have been maybe the interview with Rose or something else. Anyway, that was really fun. But since then I've had shows for uni, which have been really hectic. Been trying to study a bit more so I can finish my degree and I don't fail. I'm not going to release music for the rest of this year. And I think this is a wise choice for me, because if I get started on a project now, it won't get done. So my plan and my goal is, and I'm saying this to the camera now so that you guys know what I'm kind of doing. I'm going to try, emphasis on try, but I really am going to try to release a song every month of 2026. It seems like not a lot, like 12 songs. I mean, Bruno Major did it when he did a song for every moon, which I think is fantastic. Honestly, a big inspiration for this. But I want to be more consistent, and I want to spend more time making new songs rather than fretting about the old ones. I actually played the set that you guys would have seen me play like all of last year so many times, and I feel like my band gets bored, which is fair enough. I get kind of bored, and although everyone that comes and sees us is different and might not have heard those songs before, I feel like it's good to switch it up. So my aim is to diversify my set lists, release more, be consistent, and yeah, basically that's my whole thing. I'm not going to go back to uni next year, and I think this is a wise choice for me. I'm just gonna live and do what I love most, which is music, and wherever that takes me is wherever that takes me. I'm not going to stress too much about the future, because the more I think about it, the worse it gets, and the more I worry. And worrying is a waste of time, as I've learnt this year. So I'm just going to not worry about it. I'm just going to chillax. I say that being like the most anxious person on the planet. I'm going to try. That's the 2026, the year of trying. It's only September now. I know that there's lots of time, and you'll probably see this before the end of the year anyway, but I just thought it was important to know that's the trajectory and the place I want to be. This is where I want to head to, and I think it's going to be really fun. I have something really exciting coming out in January of next year. That's been a long time coming. We've been preparing for it for ages, and I'm hoping to go into recording again soon. Just a lot of emailing back and forth. But what I did do is I was lucky enough to go to WhamCon, which was so fun. I saw the most amazing acts. I met so many people in the community that I never thought I would get a chance to meet. First off, big shout out to all the lovely radio presenters I talked to, the people that host gigs, that do regional touring. Yeah, and all of the musicians I met, because they're so talented, and hearing them talk about what they do day to day to get through making music and making songs, it was just really interesting. And I think that sort of event is so crucial to keeping our community as close-knit as it is, because it's so special. I met people that were from all the way up north, I met people from all the way down south, and that made me feel also really at home, because I sometimes forget that like my home isn't here, and I actually did move a long way and try lots of new things to get to where I am today. So that was a really good reminder. A lot bugs, a lot Also, I got laneway tickets yesterday. It's gonna be insane. I get to see like every single artist I've been obsessed with for forever. Cave Town is such a deep cut. Cannot wait for that. I'm literally gonna be crying and sobbing, and 14-year-old me is gonna like die. Cave Town, Wolf Alice, Role Model, hello, Chapel, obviously I'm obsessed with her. And then so many people have released new albums also, and I'm taking all of that in. It's just the time. It's the time of the year. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to all the people who have... I just logged into Triple J on Earth for like the first time in 6 months because I forgot it existed. Big thank you to Anika. So beautiful. I actually met her the other day and she was so lovely. Of course, Joe from In The Scene. He's so lovely. Guys, listen to 107.3. HFM. Someone named Dagita said, "This is very pretty. Your accent along with the harmonies bring raw, gutting emotion to the piece," which I think is so nice. And this is all on like Ataraxy track, which I didn't know all of these were here, and I think that's really nice. I have also been leaning into music journalism and reading a lot of things that people are saying about stuff, and I forgot that like when I was maybe 14 and obsessed with Gilmore Girls, I really wanted to become a journalist. And then I realized how much, like, it's very competitive, and not that it's unachievable. I'm sure I could have done it, but I had passions for other things. So now I'm going to try and find a way to merge those two things together, and we'll see if that works out too. So there's very exciting things going on. I'm going to bring you along for the ride, for whoever watches this. I'm also going to start posting actual clips of what I've been posting to YouTube onto my Instagram. So if they come super late, like they're like 8 months old clips, like ignore it. I'm just trying to put myself out there more because I do spend a lot of time editing these and then I just don't really do anything with them. I just kind of upload them to YouTube and don't tell anyone that I post them, which probably isn't the best. So we're gonna change that. And I'm going to show you more of who I am, because this is pretty much me. I just yap and I talk about things and I feel hope and sometimes very despair, and that is pretty much everything. Thank you to everyone who comes to shows. Thank you to everyone who listens. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you to everyone who makes music accessible to me and is lovely. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Okay, goodbye.